In the bustling city of Serendipity, nestled between towering skyscrapers and verdant parks, lived a man named Ethan Gallagher. Ethan was an ambitious corporate executive, known for his sharp mind and keen business acumen. Yet, despite his professional success, Ethan struggled with a lack of personal accountability. His life was a whirlwind of missed deadlines, broken promises, and a trail of disappointed colleagues and friends. This all changed one fateful evening. Ethan's life took a dramatic turn during a crucial business presentation. He had been entrusted with presenting a groundbreaking project that his team had worked tirelessly on for months. However, due to his negligence and overconfidence, Ethan failed to prepare adequately. As he stood in front of the boardroom filled with senior executives, he fumbled through his slides, unable to articulate the project's key points. The presentation was a disaster, and the project was shelved indefinitely. The aftermath of this failure was swift and severe. Ethan was demoted, his team was disbanded, and his reputation was tarnished. The realization of his irresponsibility hit him hard. He knew he had let down not only himself but also his team and the company. It was a wake-up call, and Ethan decided to turn his life around by embracing accountability. Determined to change, Ethan embarked on a journey of self-reflection. He began by seeking the advice of his mentor, Laura Turner, a retired executive who had built a reputation for her integrity and accountability. Laura agreed to meet Ethan for coffee, and their conversation marked the beginning of his transformation. Laura's words were profound. She emphasized the importance of acknowledging one's mistakes and taking responsibility for them. Accountability, she said, is not just about owning up to your actions, it's about learning from them and making a conscious effort to improve. She encouraged Ethan to keep a journal to document his daily actions, successes, and failures. This, she explained, would help him recognize patterns in his behavior and understand the consequences of his actions. Ethan took Laura's advice to heart. He started journaling and set aside time each day to reflect on his actions. He also made a list of people he had wronged and sought to make amends. This process was humbling, but it allowed him to rebuild trust and strengthen his relationships. Ethan's journey towards accountability was fraught with challenges. He had to confront his ego and acknowledge his shortcomings, which was no easy feat. At work, he volunteered for difficult projects and took on additional responsibilities to prove his commitment. His colleagues were skeptical at first, but gradually, they began to see the change in him. One significant challenge came in the form of a complex project involving a new client. Ethan was appointed as the project lead, and he knew this was his chance to demonstrate his newfound accountability. He meticulously planned every detail, communicated openly with his team, and ensured that everyone was on the same page. When unforeseen issues arose, Ethan faced them head-on, taking full responsibility and working tirelessly to resolve them. The project was a resounding success, earning praise from both the client and his superiors. Ethan's colleagues, who had once doubted him, began to respect his dedication and reliability. This success reinforced Ethan's belief in the power of accountability and motivated him to continue on this path. As Ethan's professional life improved, so did his personal life. The lessons he learned about accountability had a profound impact on his relationships. He realized that the same principles of owning up to his mistakes, communicating openly, and striving for improvement applied equally well outside the office. This realization led him to mend broken relationships and strengthen the bonds with those who mattered most to him. One of the most significant relationships Ethan repaired was with his younger sister, Lily. They had grown apart over the years due to Ethan's neglect and broken promises. Lily had always looked up to Ethan, but his unreliability had created a rift between them. Determined to make amends, Ethan reached out to her, acknowledging his past mistakes and expressing his desire to rebuild their relationship. Their first few meetings were awkward and tentative, but Ethan persisted. He made a conscious effort to be present and attentive, listening to Lily's concerns and showing genuine remorse for the pain he had caused. Slowly but surely, trust began to be restored. They started spending more time together, sharing meals, and reminiscing about their childhood. For Lily, seeing Ethan's transformation was inspiring and helped her forgive the past. Ethan's transformation also inspired those around him. His team at work adopted a culture of accountability, where members openly communicated and supported each other. Ethan led by example, taking full responsibility for his actions and encouraging his team to do the same. He introduced regular check-ins and feedback sessions, fostering an environment where everyone felt valued and heard. Productivity soared, and the workplace became more harmonious. one of the most remarkable changes occurred in the company's approach to project management. Inspired by Ethan's journey, the company implemented a new system that emphasized accountability at all levels. Each team member was assigned clear roles and responsibilities, and regular progress reviews ensured that everyone stayed on track. This system not only improved efficiency but also boosted morale, as employees felt a greater sense of ownership and pride in their work. Ethan's story spread throughout the company, and he was invited to share his journey at a company-wide meeting. His speech was heartfelt and honest, detailing his struggles and the lessons he had learned. He spoke about the importance of accountability, not just as a professional value but as a way of life. His words resonated deeply with many employees who were facing similar struggles, inspiring them to embrace accountability in their own lives. Outside of work, Ethan volunteered at local community centers, sharing his story and mentoring young professionals. He emphasized the importance of taking responsibility for one's actions and the transformative power of accountability. His efforts had a profound impact on the community, inspiring many to take responsibility for their actions and strive for personal growth. One such initiative was a mentorship program Ethan started in partnership with a local youth center. The program aimed to help young people develop essential life skills, with a strong emphasis on accountability and personal responsibility. Ethan and other volunteers conducted workshops, shared their experiences, and provided one-on-one mentoring. The program quickly gained popularity, and many participants reported significant positive changes in their lives. Ethan's dedication to giving back extended to his personal life as well. He became involved in various community projects, from organizing neighborhood cleanups to supporting local charities. His genuine commitment to making a difference inspired others to join in, creating a ripple effect of positive change throughout the community. As Ethan's influence grew, he began to receive invitations to speak at conferences and workshops. He shared his journey of accountability with diverse audiences, from corporate executives to high school students. His message was clear: accountability was the foundation of trust, growth, and success. By taking responsibility for one's actions and striving for continuous improvement, anyone could achieve remarkable transformations in their personal and professional lives. One of the most significant speaking engagements was at a national leadership conference. Ethan's presentation, titled "The Ripple Effect of Accountability," was met with overwhelming enthusiasm. He spoke about the cascading impact of accountability, how one person's commitment to change could inspire others and create a broader culture of responsibility and integrity. His insights resonated deeply with the audience, many of whom approached him afterward to express their gratitude and admiration. Ethan's journey of accountability had come full circle. He had transformed not only his own life but also the lives of those around him. His dedication to personal growth and integrity had created a lasting legacy, inspiring countless others to embrace accountability and strive for positive change. Ethan Gallagher had become a beacon of hope, a living example of what it meant to be truly accountable, and his impact would be felt for generations to come. Years passed, and Ethan's journey of accountability continued to shape his life. He had risen to a leadership position within the company, known for his integrity, reliability, and dedication to his team. Ethan's consistent efforts to own his actions and learn from his mistakes had earned him the respect and admiration of his peers. He was no longer the man who had faltered in that pivotal presentation. He had become a symbol of what true accountability could achieve. Ethan's personal relationships flourished as well. He had mended his relationship with his younger sister, Lily, and they had become inseparable. They shared family dinners, went on vacations, and supported each other through life's ups and downs. His friendships were stronger than ever, built on a foundation of trust and mutual respect. Ethan had learned that being accountable wasn't just about admitting when he was wrong but also about being consistently reliable and present for those who mattered to him. As his professional and personal life blossomed, Ethan felt a growing desire to give back to the community that had supported him. He began volunteering at local community centers, sharing his story and mentoring young professionals. He emphasized the importance of accountability, not just in one's career but in all aspects of life. His efforts had a profound impact on the community, inspiring many to take responsibility for their actions and strive for personal growth. Ethan's message began to resonate on a larger scale. His colleagues and friends encouraged him to write a book about his experiences, believing that his journey could inspire many more people. Taking their advice, Ethan poured his heart and soul into writing The Power of Accountability, a Journey of Transformation. The book detailed his struggles, the lessons he had learned, and practical advice for those seeking to embrace accountability in their own lives. The book became a bestseller, praised for its honest and relatable narrative. Ethan received letters and emails from readers around the world, thanking him for sharing his story and offering hope and guidance. His book was translated into multiple languages, spreading his message of accountability far and wide. Ethan was invited to speak at conferences, workshops, and universities, where he shared his journey and engaged with audiences eager to learn from his experiences. Ethan's public speaking engagements became a cornerstone of his legacy. He traveled extensively, connecting with diverse groups of people who were inspired by his story. He used his platform to advocate for a culture of accountability in both personal and professional settings. He believed that accountability was the foundation of trust, growth, and success, and he dedicated himself to helping others realize its importance. In his company, Ethan's leadership continued to drive positive change. He fostered an environment where employees felt empowered to take responsibility for their actions and learn from their mistakes. The company thrived under his guidance, with increased productivity, innovation, and employee satisfaction. Ethan's team was known for its cohesiveness and mutual support, reflecting the values he had worked so hard to instill. Ethan's legacy of accountability extended beyond his immediate circle. He established a foundation to support initiatives that promoted personal and professional accountability. The foundation funded programs in schools, communities, and workplaces, providing resources and training to help individuals and organizations embrace accountability. Through these efforts, Ethan's impact continued to grow, touching lives and creating a ripple effect of positive change. One of the most significant moments in Ethan's journey came when he was invited to speak at a global leadership summit. Standing before a vast audience of leaders from around the world, Ethan shared his story with humility and passion. He spoke about the pivotal moment that had changed his life, the challenges he had faced, and the profound transformation he had undergone. His words resonated deeply with the audience, many of whom approached him afterward to express their gratitude and admiration. Ethan realized that accountability was not just about taking responsibility for one's actions but also about empowering others to do the same. It was a lifelong commitment to personal growth, integrity, and making a positive impact on the world. As he looked back on his journey, Ethan knew that the catalyst for change had been the best thing that ever happened to him. Ethan's story was a testament to the power of accountability. He had transformed his life and, in doing so, had inspired countless others to follow in his footsteps. His legacy was one of growth, integrity, and unwavering dedication to making the world a better place. Ethan Gallagher had become a beacon of hope, a living example of what it meant to be truly accountable, and his impact would be felt for generations to come.